Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. 4 signs your manifestation is close. Hey guys, hope you all are well. In this video, I want to be talking about the 4 most common signs that I have seen in my experience as a coach for the past 3 years. And in my own conscious creation journey, I think for the past 8 years, what actually happens when my manifestation is close. Now, 3 things before I start. First, I usually refrain from making videos like this because most of the times people can get 0 signs that their manifestations are close. But what I have gathered here is more about the manifestations that you are obsessed with. Now, I'm not talking about things which is manifesting a cup of coffee, manifesting a $1 bill, things like that, because it's usually easier for people to manifest that. And that's a whole different video, that why are some things easy, why are some things difficult. Already have made a video on it, but I would make a new one soon. So hang out for that one. But when we actually discuss the concept of these things, it's important to take into account that the manifestations that I am super obsessed with, or I have had a lot of resistance with, or I have had trouble manifesting in the past, or maybe this is something that I have had high attachment with. These are things that I might need more time with, and these are things that might make me work more towards the concept. So there are going to be some things which are going to take some time, and this video is based on that. Second thing, your signs might differ from my signs. Now here I'm discussing signs that I have seen in my clients and myself, right? There might be some signs that you see. Okay. And the third thing that is important is that when I say manifestations, I mean manifestations that are going to come and stay. I personally don't celebrate and focus on the fact that you will get some things and then you will lose them again later, because according to me, that's just a waste of your time. For me, it's more important that when things come to you, they come to you from one, a powerful place where you actually feel in control. Two, when they come, you're not super obsessed with the idea of them, so that you can actually maintain it. And three, when they come, you are ready to receive them, which means it's not that I affirm for it 24/7 for the past 15-20 days, and now just I suddenly received my manifestation and now I don't know what to do with it, because and now I'm affirming the next thing, now I'm affirming the next thing, and I'm developing mental health issues, and I'm going crazy over the fact that my manifestation is now here. Now what to do? What's the next step? What's the next step? My focus is more about the fact that it comes, you receive it in a holistic way, you enjoy it, it becomes something that is a part of your life. Okay, so now let's get into the signs. The first sign that your manifestation might be close is you don't need it anymore. Now this sounds slightly counterintuitive, and I already mentioned that my video about not needing it and living in the end are the same thing is coming soon. But one thing that I have seen in people who actually do receive what they are manifesting is that they don't need it to that level, which means it becomes something where like your emotions are not dependent on it. Of course, that is something that you want, and that is something that is important for you and your life, and if it would come, you would feel great. But even if it wouldn't, it's not that your life is dependent on it. It's not that you're waiting there just for that thing so that it can finally come and you can feel okay. And it's also, if it's usually it's in a case of a person, you start to open your mind up to the idea that even if this person doesn't come back, I'm going to be fine. Now, if hearing this sentence triggered you, then you need to work a lot on that, because even in healthy relationships, this level of attachment is still unhealthy, where you're just attached to the idea of the person and you cannot look at them objectively. You're just looking at them through the lenses of the attachment that you have developed over a period of time. Because a lot of times people confuse what love is. Love is not attachment. Love is actually free. Love is not dependent on a condition, right? That's why people call it unconditional love. Attachment is dependent on a condition, and that's fine. There can be attachment. When it becomes an issue is when we are unhealthy, in an unhealthy way attached to something, and because of that we are ruining our own life, and we are putting the other situation and the other person down too, and it just becomes something that becomes toxic for all of us, which is something that we are trying to avoid. So if you are someone who has started to see that even if my manifestation doesn't come, I'm totally fine, and of course if it comes, that manifestation is supposed to be mine, and for example it's a person, then that person would be lucky to have me. If that is your mindset, then you're on the right track. Second, your life doesn't depend on it. Now, I have discussed it in a video of emotional waiting, what emotional waiting and emotional chasing means. I will link it down below. But what it basically comes down to, and what it implies, is that a lot of times we are emotionally waiting for the manifestation to come to finally start our life. Now, what that means is I will go on a trip when this person comes. I will finally wear these great clothes when my SP is here. I will finally buy that $2 cup of coffee for myself when I get billions of dollars. I will finally cut my nails properly when my SP gets to see me. I will get active on social media again and I will start to post about my life finally when my SP is together, because why would I do things for myself? I would finally clean my room when I know that someone is going to come in it. These are things that are just putting you in a very desperate and a lack state. And eventually, the more you will work on yourself, the more you will realize that you don't have to be there. And detaching from that as a whole, if fully, is going to make sure that you're not dependent on that one thing or that one manifestation or that one particular person to come in your life to finally feel okay. And your life is not dependent on the idea of them coming. If your life is not dependent on the idea of them coming, you're doing absolutely amazing. It's a good sign. It means that you're on the correct path and that you need to keep going forward. Third, and this is just for people who are manifesting a person, your specific person starts looking just like a person, which means what happens is when we are manifesting a specific person, in our mind, we unconsciously first have already made them a specific person, which means we have already made them separate from a group of people, right? Which is okay, because of course you want them to be a partner, so they should be separate from the group of people, but not in the way where you make them a god, a king like figure in your mind, and you make them something which becomes the ideal of your life. Now this person cannot do any wrong, this person has never done any wrong, this person is the best in everything. I am feeling sad because I cannot see this person's story. I am feeling sad because this person went out to party and left me, and I'm sitting here waiting and hoping if only I could be a part of their life. They are so handsome and so amazing. And I'm not talking about myself, but yeah, they're so handsome, they're so amazing. If only they would just notice me once, I will finally feel great. These are signs of just pedestalizing someone. And these things, I am exaggerating them here so that you can understand, but we do them in subtle ways too. A subtle way that people do it is by telling themselves again and again, when will this person come? Oh, they didn't like my Instagram story. Why have they still kept me blocked? When will they say hi? They are sitting online. Why are they not replying to me? These are small signs of just pedestalizing someone. Eventually, what you have to understand is you're just manifesting a person, a human being, similar to you, similar characteristics, who is only as important in my life because of the emotional investment, the attachment, the rejection patterns, and the abandonment that I have. Based on that, I have pedestalized the idea of this person and made him into something which he isn't, which he is a normal person who has normal flaws like a normal human being. He's not a king like figure in my mind, which I have made. And because you start to look at that person as a person, and this was not a dig at you, because I have done that. I have made women in my life this sort of queen like figure where I would just do anything for their attention. I would just wear these clothes that they want. Not that person anymore. Very self demeaning, very self depreciating. So if the person that you want to manifest or get into your life starts to look like a normal person, it's a good thing. It means that you're depedestalizing the idea of that human being and just making them a human being, which is what they are. They're not some, alien that is coming from the stars just to please you with love and everything. No, it's just a human being that you have pedestalized. Coming to the next part, it feels normal to think about your desire. What this means is, and this is what Neville Goddard talked about. There is this chapter which triggers a lot of people in one of his books. I don't remember the exact name of the book. I think it's The Power of Feeling is the Secret or Power of Awareness, where he talks about the chapter called Failure. And he says that people who don't materialize what they want is because they fail to make it natural for themselves. And a lot of people get triggered because a part of us, that egoistical part of us, wants to feel in control all the time in order to feel that I will get this, so I need to be in control. What he basically means by that is, when something becomes a natural part of your life, it isn't separate from you because you don't actually feel that it has that kind of importance. Now, why I focus so much on bringing its importance down? Because that is the best and the easiest way to make it normal for you. Just like right now, I'm recording on my mic, right? This mic is important to me.
but I know that I can have, like, I can just order 10 new mics right now, right? I know that I can order these 10 mics right now. Because of that, this mic doesn't have that kind of importance in my life. Sure, would I hate it if it goes wrong? Yes. Would I hate spending money on it? No, but like, yes, you can say yes. But how you should look at it is that when you are in that zone and in that position where things start to become normal for you, it's just a normal day-to-day part of my life. Waking up, having people run after me, it's just a normal part of my life. When that becomes the state that you are occupying and embodying, it's a very good place to be, because you are not pedestalizing the idea of anything, and in your mind everything is just normally coming to you. That's why we need to work on our self concept, so that more things can become natural and more things can become normal. Once that starts to happen, we become someone who manifestations come to automatically, rather than being someone who needs to try to manifest everything in their life. So I really wish that you are at least in one of these positions, because even if you are in one of these, it's going to be a good journey and you are going to like it and it's going to be amazing. But even if you're not, don't give up. You are on the track, you are going good, and yeah, keep going. I will see you guys in the next video.
Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions and I will see you guys in the next one.